Um, okay, so on to the second thing that I wanted to show, and this has to do with YouTube, which is really cool. We've highlighted this before in something like Magic School, where they have like a YouTube video questions that you can make. Uh, any YouTube video that you go to, you can also use the create button that Jeremy was using earlier, and you can generate a variety of different things, the same things that he was doing. Like in this case, I just took this crash course world history video, and I did this a little bit earlier because it took a while to produce. It kind of lagged a little bit, but you can go within the video here, and I clicked lesson plan, and then I just went with brisket right away. And this is what it gave me for the lesson plan. It just produced the Roman Empire and the fall of the Republic. So, and Jeremy did this as well with the website, same thing. But I think what I wanted to just get across quickly is that you can do this with YouTube videos too. So, um, and then there's also, with that, you can do things like a resource. So produce this resource for the Roman Republic. And so really you could just play around with that a little bit. And if there's a video that you want to show, then selecting things from the library to create from those. Um, and I'm not sure we could try the presentation one because I know you did that as well, Jeremy, but just generating from a presentation or a presentation from this.
From a YouTube video. That's kinda interesting. I hadn't thought about trying to do that. Wonder it looks like it's spinning. I wonder if it's working really hard or if it's gonna come up and say, "We're still learning how to do things."
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna see if it pops up here. Okay, so then we have to look and see what the quality of the presentation is. I've noticed that the slides are fairly generic because I think this was the same that you had too.
Yeah, I think you can pick between 3 or 4 different ones, so
Yeah, so that might expand. We might see something that they might grow from that. But you can see it's really cool how it just takes the information from the video and builds out a slide deck
mm.
for that.
And actually a couple of those images that it added were probably fairly appropriate.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah.
there was the Romulus and Remus one with the wolf and then the SPQR. Yeah.
Yep.
As a recovering social studies teacher, I could see, like, this I wouldn't be creating from scratch, right? I might be going in and adding my own ways of saying things to it, or,
Yeah.
maybe add a couple of other things or take a couple things out that I didn't think were relevant, but, yeah, I think it did a good job basing a presentation off of a YouTube video.
Yeah. Yeah, and anything like this, like even Curipod that we've talked about before, not in our videos, but like just a general conversation. Like whenever they do create the slideshows, they tend to be pretty generic. They tend to be pretty, you know, there's not a ton of depth to them, but that's where then you can kind of come in and you can edit those to however you like, whatever makes the most sense, and adding resources and things. Um, just like Jeremy showed too, you do have that side menu of options once it's produced with those add-ons. So you can click more slides if you want to add more. And then the vocab listing is kind of cool too, to be able to generate like vocab from the content that you made in either the presentation or like Jeremy did with the lesson plans and things like that. So the one thing that I really did want to focus on too, though, with the YouTube videos is I want to just show you when you create something is the quiz option. So the quiz option is going to allow you to change a few things. You can put in the standards. Again, that's a paid feature for the premium version. You can change the grade level. So let's say I want to change it to ninth grade. We'll do multiple choice, and let's say we'll just do 5 questions for this one. And then I'm going to hit next. And then this is where it ties in Google Forms. So I can create the quiz using Google Doc. Um, and it's going to be a similar format to what you saw with some of the other things we've shown already. But then if you go to new form on Google Form, you can brisk it, and it's going to generate that in quiz format as a Google form. And we'll connect this here again. So, and there we go. So we have our quiz, our Roman Empire quiz. Again, everything is editable. You can change things, but it does put it in quiz format here for you. So you can kind of see it's going up in the total points for the 5 because it's pulling in and creating the questions and answers, and then also the answer key as well. So on the back end side. And so there's your 5 questions, and you can always add more questions if you want to after you've created it or tie in